club has made it clear that Cole Palmer is untouchable. So if they plan to one sign Palmer, if they eye Palmer, remove your eye there. Todd Bowley and Igbali, they don't make an clear say, you see this particular one, we no go do the business of selling him this summer.
What if the guy won't go?
Now the club go decide. If you want to go, that one, now the club will decide. Except them bring money where the club wants. Just like the case of Enzo Fernandez, where Chelsea come out yesterday say, Enzo is not for sale. But that does not mean that if a good offer come, they will not sell.
So if I want to terminate my contract as a player for a club before the contract expires.
How many players wey don't see terminate their contracts?
No, you see.
If you go terminate your contract, things and things wey you go do.
What and what? At least make our fans know today. The idea of what they talk we say, with the way Chelsea they go right now, any player can decide to leave, and if they decide to leave, it is not their fault. Just like we have been saying, you must not die at Chelsea. Nevertheless, if you are
one thing we gonna say, terminate your contract, they are not paying you off. Oh.
Some players do that. They might want to do that. Some players who are look at Estevao, for example. Do you think, in the right sense, knowing fully well that Estevao's dream club is Barcelona? You know, talking before say he go there play for Barca. Now imagine this Chelsea whole problem continues or it lingers, in the sense that even Estevao, what they talk about, when they do see and play ball like that for Chelsea, imagine say Estevao now decides say he want to leave Chelsea.
I ain't go terminate now. May terminate, but I ain't go stand a chance of not getting some certain bonuses, those payoff and everything.
He's still a young kid and he get a lot of talent. And if Barca won't sign now, Barca definitely.
And funny enough, Chelsea no go allow that kind of deal to happen.
Why no? If me and the talk and say whether Chelsea wants it or not.
Funny enough, you don't even know the paperwork where they don't do. We don't know the paperwork they have done.
The worst thing will go happen to any club in this life, we say you do contracts in a way we say the player no go fit get that leverage or freedom to leave the club. Because when a player stop to play for you with a mind, with a heart, now that way you don't spoil. So you feel the thought say, if if you don't play with your heart and mind, you are tied to a contract. But it's affecting your performances because you go see that same player not go they play where when you put them in play, he go stay sit down for bench.
Wait, I know be say Chelsea say they no go sell Cole Palmer. But Cole Palmer, but this Cole Palmer of a guy, come to think of it, do you think he's somebody that we can really rely on for next season, looking at the way his form is? And also, do you see him breaking into Thomas Tuchel first team in the World Cup, the upcoming World Cup?
Two questions were very difficult to answer. Let me tackle the first question. If we go feel rely on them next season, based on the form way they get. Now, first once we go realize, we say even before Palmer come, we will not expect say he go play like this before he come from Man City to Chelsea. We not expect him. So when he come shows that quality, he shows that class. And let's say during the whole quagmire season and everything where they happen for Chelsea in drop form, that does not necessarily mean that he's not going to be reliable next season. But would I want Chelsea to rely on Palmer only? No. If you watch, even when Palmer been there under Pochettino, you get one thing where they always talk. Chelsea should stop relying on Palmer alone. We want other players to come up where they compete with Palmer. That is what makes the club big. Because the point when they look players, they fit point one player, say this one ain't get this club. If the club don't scatter. That was the idea, and that is the idea of Chelsea. So that if at all the club go see they run, everything go see they go where. So to answer your question, first of all, Palmer is not a bad player. We've all seen it. He's not a bad player. I feel like I will still point it out. Let this season just end. Make him play World Cup, come back, get that in full fitness, then we watch him. But however, I will not advise Chelsea to not get somebody that will compete with Palmer. Not necessarily a replacement, but person will go compete with Palmer. Say for this today football now, if you want to compete with Palmer, you know how you go take B. Now big player will go B. That is the type of player that we need to get. Match is plenty, so it's not a. If you can bring a player, and then definitely you have to guarantee the player in the contract that they will play. You understand? So matches are plenty, but the moment you now rely on that one guy, Palmer, he might fail you, he might disappoint you. But is he a good player? Do I believe he's still good? Yes, of course, Palmer is good. Palmer is good. The worst thing Chelsea will do right now is to sell Palmer off, especially to a rival in the Premier League. It will come back to haunt them.
I don't make am clear say the club say they no go sell him.
So your second question about Thomas Tuchel, I don't know whether you go fit ask me the question again.
He go fit make the England first team. No be say they no go call him. They fit call him, but to play na be the team. To make the first team, like starting 11 for a World Cup game.
If I dey very honest, if I was to be the England coach, if I was to be Thomas Tuchel, and if I was to go by form of these players currently, I don't know what happen for training ground though, because for training, coach they see another thing. You know, some coaches feel they look you based on national team matters. They feel they look wetin they play for your club. If they look how you go fit their system of play when you come to the national team. You understand? And Thomas Tuchel, if you don't see Palmer now for training, you also say, this guy is the type of person I want to play, even though he has not been in form at Chelsea. But the type of player what I want for my team. But we have to consider people where they compete with Palmer for that position. You get the likes of Eberechi Eze for Arsenal. You get the likes of Morgan Rogers of Aston Villa. You get the likes of Jude Bellingham of Real Madrid. You get the likes of what's this guy? I'm not sure they will call Gibbs White. There's one person I'm missing out. I'm very sure there's one person I'm missing out. There's another England number 10 that is doing well currently. Maybe if I remember, I'll bring it up. So you get these people to compete with, and them too, they don't perform well this season. Take it or leave it. They perform well. So as a coach, what will be your next line of action? What will be your next line of action? For me, this season Palmer has not really done enough to earn the right to play in the first team in the England national team squad. If you are going by form, he has not done enough, in my opinion. So that is why the remaining parts of the season, the remaining games that we get, can make a huge statement. Every player now, right now, they prepare for World Cup. Every player wants to play the World Cup right now. So they are preparing hard to show their coaches, say, I deserve to play in this tournament. So, for me, I think if Palmer does well before the season ends, I think he stands a chance to make at least his second. If they come for bench, one because
if he says second, we have Morgan Rogers come in.
You see, that's the problem. Because now Bellingham, not say Bellingham played too much this season. Not be saying to perform like where this season. But like I said again, the coach might not look at your performance again in your club. He go look wetin you as a player, the ability where you get, wetin he go fit do for him for that in style of play. Because if they underrate, say, oh, Bellingham no good this season now, wetin Bellingham play now, wetin Foden play now, wetin, but at that point where you go need them, if they know they, you go miss out on a lot. Experience is one of the biggest advantages for these players. If you go carry Adam Watson for where they perform well now, carry and go play there, and you go get issues. If you carry Morgan Rogers self, where people they feel say now, oh, this is you know, and then he doesn't play well. But when you put a mature player, you see the Foden, the Bellingham, and the Palmers. These are the three players. I think they are the most mature in the England national team for that number 10 role.
The Foden, they play ball at all. They play for Man City at all. They see shirts play.
At the same time, you see Palmer, you see Foden, you see Bellingham. These three players have not really performed well this season to their level when we know them. But you as a coach, you know go still neglect to call them.
But if Morgan Rogers will give me what I want, I will play him.
Fine. But don't forget.
But I cannot if it's me, I cannot guarantee Palmer starts in the England team.
You can't even guarantee that Rogers will give you what you want because they perform well for. I just gave an illustration. If he will say he play well for a club, but when he come England, the responsibility and the pressure we go mount on am first of all. Say they play for England. I don't think. I think it's going to be quite difficult for Thomas Tuchel, but let's see what he does.
All right. With the say yesterday, I tell people yesterday say Arsenal they took eye for Kvaratskhelia. They took eye for Kvaratskhelia. That means they will be having the likes of Martinelli or Trossard leaving the club just in case that deal should actualize. If now you, who if I go take from Arsenal? Will you take Martinelli or Trossard? Or you go there like insults?
Insult to Chelsea. Insult to Chelsea. Sorry. Like to take between the two players. How is he an insult? You go make me I go mention this boy name again. This boy name I no one mention because fans don't they complain say if they talk about this guy, leave him every time they talk about him. But let me use him as a reference. Alejandro Garnacho.
That boy be like saying they sick.
Garnacho. So the truth of the matter is that Garnacho is the left winger that we have, the superior left winger. Gittins, that one still the hospital anyways. Between Martinelli and Trossard and Garnacho, who better pass?
Martinelli does Garnacho. Trossard does now.
Trossard does Martinelli. Martinelli still does Garnacho for this season. And I will even say probably beyond. So the answer to your question is clear. I would, of course, in fact, I will take Trossard, first of all. I'll take Trossard.
That is if Arsenal.
Yes. The same I choose the two. Between the two, I will choose Trossard. He's the most direct, one of the most underrated wingers of the Premier League.
Very underrated.
Yes, underrated wingers of the Premier League. Even though sometimes I know he might not be really consistent and stuff. It's just like, Harvey Barnes of Newcastle. That type of player where we say they bite you. They bite you in a way you don't understand. So I'll pick Trossard. And of course, he's better than Garnacho, so I'll pick him. I don't know whether I will sell Garnacho. I don't want to talk whether Chelsea should sell him also.
All right. As they push forward, the way Man U don't operate now, be like say Man U they come back next season to compete for the title because we dey say they go for player, they want make serious approach for Tonali of Newcastle, and also they also carry one eye to they look Bruno Guimaraes. If Man U succeed sign those two players, how you go see Man U next season?
What if Bruno Fernandes come out at the end of this season?
If Bruno Fernandes come on, I go wipe Chelsea cord if they know if he go carry him.
No, me I'm not sure say Bruno will won't come Chelsea.
Why you say Bruno no go come Chelsea?
But the player already they attached to Man United as a club.
I carry no say they attached. No be so we thought say Enzo na leader. He get passion. They attached. Now Enzo way.
So see, the truth is say at that age when he don't dey now, I'm not sure say he go want go any Premier League club again. I'm not sure say he go even want play for Premier League again. He go just go where we say okay, man, he want retire, man go chop money.
Waiting they retire for.
Man just dey Bruno na big name now, a big name.
Waiting
Actually, he's a legend. He's a legend of Man United. I think he has earned that right.
I don't think I will call him a legend for now.
Do you know why I will say so?
He has not won those trophies that will qualify him to be a legend. He has not done those things that will put him in that circle to be a legend.
The only thing
has he done? He has not really done enough for Manchester United.
The only thing you say he hasn't done is winning of like important titles. When I mean important titles like champions.
You only win the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup and you want to call him a legend.
But actually you can't
How many individual awards has he won?
But
as a player for Manchester
Bruno,
United, how many seasons has he played
Bruno is
for
a Premier
Manchester?
League legend. He is a Premier League legend. Premier League legends are not necessarily people that has won the Premier League.
So,
if not Gerrard,
what will you call what are you?
Gerrard not win Premier League.
He did not win the Premier League, but he won other key trophies for the club.
Like what?
He won the Champions League.
I'm talking about Premier League legend. I'm not saying
whether is it. Oh, you have to put all those things into contest. You go put all those things into contest.
If they call Premier League legend,
why you call Frank Lampard legend?
It is obviously obvious.
Scoring goals, winning individual awards. He has won the PFA Player of the season, and also he has won the Champions League. He has won key trophies. He has taken Chelsea to different finals.
Emphasis on Premier League legend. Premier League legend.
Baba, I won't
Best
call
way
Bruno.
don't play
I
for
won't
Premier
call Bruno.
League.
I won't call Bruno a Premier League legend. Talk more of him. In short, I won't even call him Manchester United legend.